save all them tapes right there. Yo. And then the reading right here is, she asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me, best salute me, absolutely. She asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me, best salute me, absolutely, absolutely.
Bible in my right and a chopper in my other hand.
Everybody is trying to find and recreate the identity of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Every few years, black people get a new identity.
America wants the black man, the Latino man, the Native American man to his blood, sweat, and tears. They work us to the damn bone.
Come and pay a visit for your last year. I'm truly up. Make a move unless we tune you up. Absolutely, man. We know you cause you ain't fooling us. In that cut with them things trying to cool us.
This whole world was made for blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And the other nations know it. And because the other nations know it, they make sure to keep us underneath them. But for the fifth angel of the Lord, come upon you, black man, Native American Indian man, Hispanic man. You understand? It's about to get oppressive out here. You only have I know, man. You only have I know of all the families on the earth, man. Right? You only have I know, man. So therefore, he will punish us for all of our iniquities, which is our sins, man. Going out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command of Jerry Hunt. We are not affiliated with any fake Israelite groups or anybody else. Today we're bringing out the truth of the Bible, that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true truth that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
He gon' spot you, then get you. You don't speak about it, it's not an issue. This one West world got a ring to it. I married the truth, put a ring to it.
She asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me, best salute me, absolutely. She asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me, best salute me, absolutely, absolutely.
New Vision Creation, official ISUPK apparel.
Let's get right to it, dog. You know it's raw. Well, let me catch you if you're showing off. I wanted to get you, I hold it off.
New Vision Creation, official ISUPK apparel.
I can admit it, I know what it's coming. I'm tripping, I got every group. Niggas will fumble a bag. Get to the cash fast, gotta salute. I've been a hustler, look how I'm coming up. You running your mouth, better run it up. I'm running this shit like a big dog. Living my movie, they pissed off. Pushing the law cause we in charge.
New Vision Creation, official ISUPK apparel.
Nigga, my mood, that shit gotta wait. Ahead of my time, keep it in line. Put on their face, I just learned to keep it all to myself. Wait, a couple of niggas that hang with me gotta bang for me. If I'm doing bad, never change on me. We the salt of the earth. We the mother.
Fake love, real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that UPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dressed you up in all black, girded you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in. Abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crackers take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain. Look, they hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships get way with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance, be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear niggas than house niggas with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I noticed the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I give 2 fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice from me, I'm bred different. Was never one to die, just bullshit, I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits, I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code. Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. Shalom, Richmond, Norfolk. We back together again. Well, actually, no, we was back together again on Wednesday also. You know, we broadcasting ISUPK Norfolk and ISUPK Richmond are broadcasting on different days, Monday and Tuesday. But Wednesday and Thursday, we bring the family back together. So we're back together again. If everybody can hear me, let me get a 1W, 1 West in the chat. If you can hear me too wild, let me get a 1 West in the chat. If you can hear me, just making sure we up live everywhere and it look all right. Y'all give me a 1W in the chat if everybody. Oh, I got a 1W. I mean, we clear to go. That being said, y'all clap it up. Clap it up, clap it up. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West, Harlem, New York, 125th Street out of Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Salakia, let me respond out of 1 real quick. Salakia. All right, bet. No sweat, no sweat. All right, so we are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street out of Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Since 1969, we've been teaching the truth of this Bible. That's what I'm missing my banner. Been teaching the truth of this Bible that blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people are God's chosen children, God's chosen people. In that very same Bible, we open it up and we learned that the white man was the oppressor, was the devil that the Bible speaks of. And it's very important that we say it like that, because even with all of their atrocities, even with the insurmountable body count that they have, you know what I'm saying? Even with that crazy body count that they have, we didn't realize that they were the devil that the Bible speaks of, because that church lied so much and told us that everybody was God's children. But we opened up that Bible in here and found out the truth. The oppressor, the white man, the colonizer, is the devil that the Bible speaks of. In that very same Bible, we find out our identity. And that's what led us all here. The water aquaf, I ain't had to dust this one off. It's kind of where it all started at. Dust this one off. So the water says, You know, we've been teaching since 1969. Only place on the earth you're gonna find the truth. This class right here is the Lashawan Kwadash, where we come to learn our language. We do this class a little bit different. You will find a link inside of the chat where you can actually join and come on screen. Well, we actually speak the Hebrew, talk to each other, pronounce it, you know, and learn how to actually utilize this Hebrew in our daily practical lives. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, you know, so don't make no sense to learn all this knowledge if you can't use it practically. And that's the difference between us and everybody else, and especially that church. Especially that church. See, that church will teach you things that's not inside of the Bible that you can't use in real life. You can't pray away oppression. You can't pray away oppression. You can't pray and get unity. You can't pray for unity and all of a sudden we just gonna all hold hands and be on one accord and get unity. No, you get unity by us coming to here and learning God's laws, statutes, and commandments, by us coming to history class together on Monday, by us coming to brotherhood class together on Tuesday, by us gathering together on Wednesday and learning the law from Captain Natazan Shah. On Thursdays, we come together and we learn scripture breakdown from General Muhammad. And then on Fridays, we right up in here. We in here on Fridays learning the Lashawan Kwadash, our holy tongue, our actual language, the language we had before those slave ships, the language we had before the colonizer arrived over here, the language we had in the beginning, what we lost being disobedient to our God, man. That's how you build a nation. You can't just pray for that. You got to work towards that. It takes work. That takes boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying? About y'all being in class, y'all putting y'all boots on the ground right now. So the water for everybody joining us. Y'all about Shimi Ashabak a thumb to all the Akim that's out there joining us. And Yahweh Shamala Thun by Shimi Yahweh to all the Akwathian that's out there joining us. That's all the brothers and all the sisters. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the water, y'all could be anywhere on a Friday night. They made sure that Friday nights where you can get in all the trouble you want, all that money you done earned on the plantation throughout the week. Friday and Saturday, the weekend is where you go and give it right back to the oppressor. And then whatever you have left, you know what I'm saying, you make sure you save that 10% for pastor come Sunday. So right when Monday rolls back around, you right back on the plantation, right where you started from, if not deeper in the hole. It's all the setup, man. It's all the setup, and it's all designed to keep us here in slavery and perpetuity forever. So the water again for everybody joining us. The water for the One West in the chat as well. Let's see who all we got with us. We got Aqua Fadessa joining us, Most High in Christ. Yahweh Shema Than Bashim Yahweh Shah to you. We got Aqua Azara out of Mississippi, Most High in Christ. I got some people down there in Mississippi. I got people down there in Eupora, Mississippi. I got some in Jackson as well, down in the Delta. So it's good to see you, sis. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shema Lathan Bashim Yahweh Shai. Good to see you, sis. We have Aqua for Aya in the building. Good to see you always. Yahweh Shema Lathan Bashim Yahweh Shai. And we have Aqua for Zarakai as well. Yahweh Shema Lathan Bashim Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? The water again, Aqua. And we also got Young Man Shep in the building. Okay, Most High in Christ. Young Man Shep is in the building, checking in from Richmond. Most High in Christ. Name starting to get familiar, Young Man Shep, man. It might sound like you might be trying to do some things. We're gonna find out. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. People are gonna share all that foolishness with you all week long, all year long. They're gonna share all the lies with you. So you make sure you share the truth with them. Again, this is the Lashawan Kwadash class where we come to learn about the Hebrew, learn our language. Tonight we're going to be going over the scriptures that we're going to be reading for tomorrow, Nabadah Shabbat, starting at Deuteronomy 4 and chapter 44. I don't know who out there playing the lottery, but I know the ones that is, wrote it down. Deuteronomy 4 and 44. I'm going to Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 10. We're going to revisit what we went over a week before last. Our lesson on Mashalamka. How you doing? How's your peace? We're gonna go a little bit deeper into that. So we're going to be revisiting that, kind of reviewing what we did learn, adding a couple more words to it, saying a couple more phrases with what we learned, and then after that, we're going to read the scriptures, man. So not too much of a complex or hard night tonight. But, again, we're just going to try to build on what we've already learned, build on what we learned, and stretch it on out so that it sticks and we can actually be able to use it, with each other. Yahweh Shemalathan Bashim Yahweh Shai. I see Princess Taza Rod checking in. Sign Christ. So let's go ahead and get it, man. Let's get it. If I haven't said it already, make sure you pay your tithes. Shalom your Tawad. Anya Ashar. Shalom your Tawad. Tawad Aqua. But make sure you pay your tithes. Don't fool yourself to thinking that you in the truth if you ain't paying your tithes. It's an amazing psychology. When you out there in the world, you're doing all kinds of evil and wickedness, so you don't mind coughing up that money. You don't mind coughing up that money to that pastor, because that's like you paying your penance, so you can go out there and continue to eat pork, crab, shrimp, lobster, and lay down with whoever you want. Then you're coming to the truth. You start doing everything right. You get tight with them pockets. Don't get tight with the pockets now. You done did the hard part getting in here. So make sure you're paying your tithes, man. 10% of any increase the Most High give you, that belongs to the Lord. You pay that right here at ISUPK.com. Not that pastor. He gonna buy some old Gator shoes. He gonna buy another Bentley. He gonna get a bigger house. And the whole time he not gonna teach you nothing about the truth. And he gonna ensure that your children are touched and corrupted. You know what I mean? So now you bring that in here so we can take care. We can feed the flock, protect the flock, feed the flock. All right, so make sure y'all paying those tithes. Hey, with that, we're gonna get it on. Let's get started. It's 7:19. Then we don't went deep enough with the introduction. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's get it on, man. Let's get it on. So we're gonna start with our characters, the alphabet, or our characters actually. We say alphabet just because that's what we kind of used to with English. But our characters are actually more pictorial. All words, when it comes to Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people, they have multiple meanings because that's the way we speak. We speak very efficiently when we talk to one another. So that word you say, it's going to have different meanings. I can say, are you good? You can say, yeah, I'm good. Or you can say, you ain't good. Or you can say, oh, that's good. Or you can say, good. It means different things depending on how you say it, the context around it. You know what I mean? You talk to a brother and be like, good then. And already it might be a little smoke in between them two, So we communicate with words and they have different meanings. That's just how we communicate. For so long, the damn oppressor was confused, didn't know what to say or do when we were talking. But with the advent of the internet and so forth, it caught on to a lot of our slang and how we talk and how we communicate. But the oppressor's lazy. And that's why it's so important, again, for us to come back and learn our language, the way that the Most High intended. So this is the Hebrew. All right, we have on the left, you're going to have the ancient. On the right, you will see the Assyrian. All right, we learned the ancient and we learned the Assyrian just due to the captivities, man. We went through an Assyrian captivity. Believe it or not, you should. It's coming from the UPK. We've been enslaved to everybody. We done been enslaved to everybody at some point in time. We have a consistent track record of not obeying and listening to the Lord. He'll punish us until he say, all right, cool, no sweat. And we end up going into captivity. This ain't our first time in captivity. We end up going into captivity under those nations. We built them great nations while they persecute us. And this has happened over and over again. This is just the latest captivity that we're in now. This is the latest one. It always amazed me or confused me so much when I was younger, when nobody could really give me a good explanation of why us, why we was the slaves, why they treat us the way that they treat us. Why do we have an Emmett Till? Why do we have the march for rights? Why did they hang us? Why did they unalive us the way that they did at the numbers that they did? And why it seemed like it never ever stopped, and we always trying to fight to get from up underneath them. And I didn't learn that until I came here, man. All those answers are right there in that Bible, man. All right, so this first character is Ah. You have Ah on your left in the ancient, Ah on your right in the Assyrian. That Ah stands for Alap, or cow or cattle. Alap, or cow or cattle. I might have to update my characters Officer Mataz Akara got nice pictures to go with it. So you see the cattle and stuff on the bottom. I might have to update mine or steal his, one of the two, or borrow his Aquafra. I don't know. I might have to. All right. Next up is going to be the Ba. You have Ba on your left in the ancient. You have Ba on your right in the Assyrian. Salaki, Ba on your left in the ancient, Ba on your right in the Assyrian. That Ba stands for Bayath or tent. Bayath or tent. All right. Next up is going to be the Ga. You have Ga on your left in the ancient. Ga on your right in the Assyrian. That Ga stands for Gamal or camel. Gamal or camel. Next up is the Da. You have Da on your left in the ancient, Da on your right in the Assyrian. That Da stands for Dalath or door or tent flap. Dalath or door or tent flap. You also see that Da everywhere we go. You can even see it behind me in the newest ISUPK Richmond logo. That's the Dawa Da. You see that Dawa Da right there, what we get questioned on all the time by anybody that's trying to discredit or discredit or try to prove us to be wrong or lying about our identity. When they want to keep it quiet or they want to, you know what I'm saying, make it seem like we don't know what we're talking about. And we do. What you will find, you know what I'm saying, the more research you do, the more you stay in these classes, what you'll learn, what you will find, the oppressor is not that smart. He's not that smart. It's just a propaganda, the perception that they put out. We were the engineers and the scientists. You know what I mean? We everything that you see that lasts and benefits the earth comes from us. We have such a terrible reputation because we've adopted so many of the oppressor's ways. But that Dawa Da, that's all you. That's just King David's name, his insignia. All right, that's all it is. It's just his insignia. All right, next up is going to be Salaki. It's going to be the Ha. You have Ha on your left in the ancient, Ha on your right in the Assyrian. That Ha stands for Hana or behold. Hana or behold. Look. All right, next up is going to be the Wa. You have Wa on your left in the ancient, Wa on your right in the Assyrian. That Wa stands for Wawa or fish hook. Wawa or fish hook. All right, next up is going to be the Za. Za on your left in the ancient, Za on your right in the Assyrian, and that Za stands for Zion or weapon. Zion or weapon. And then you have the Cha. Now, this is the character that probably takes the most effort to pronounce. It's Cha. Kind of like you're scratching the roof of your mouth when you say it. This Cha, you have Cha on your left in the ancient, Cha on your right in the Assyrian. That Cha stands for Chawama'ah or fence. Chawama'ah or fence. You have a tendency to want to say Ka, but it's a different character for Ka. But again, it just takes a little practice to say that one. Everything else is pretty straightforward. All of the characters, except for one, have that ah sound to it. This is the Tana. Salaki. This is Ta. This is Ta. Ta on your left in the ancient, Ta on the right in the Assyrian. And Ta stands for Tana or basket. Tana or basket. All right, next up is going to be the Ya. You have Ya on your left in the ancient, Ya on the right in the Assyrian. The Ya stands for Yad or hand. Yad or hand. All right, then you have the Ka. You have Ka on your left in the ancient, Ka on your right in the Assyrian. In the Assyrian, you will see two characters. You have 5 characters that are like this. Where that red arrow is pointing at, that's going to be the character that you will find at the end of a word. The end of a word, you'll find that character where that red arrow is pointing at. All right, and that Ka stands for cop or palm. If you look at your palm, you will see a design very similar to that, to the symbol or the character for Ka. All right, and that Ka stands for cop or palm. All right, next up is going to be the La. You have La on your left in the ancient. then La on your right in the Assyrian. The La stands for Lamad or learn. Lamad or learn. Or staff. All right, the water priest. Lamad or learn or staff. Checking my phone. Shout out Officer, newly raised Officer 500 Yakpa. He's doing a great job in that video department. He's doing a great job in that video department. Definitely want to shout him out. He has been such a big assist. I don't even want to say help, assist. He does a great job. You know what I'm saying, in that video department. So the water to him. Y'all make sure y'all checking out. We have 2 new pages now. Y'all make sure y'all check out the new pages we have. In addition to the Least Thou Forget and the ISUPK group page, we also have a ISUPK Richmond Facebook page and a ISUPK Norfolk Facebook page. They're fairly new, so we're trying to beef those up and get them to the point where, you know, we can go live with different events and so forth. So y'all make sure y'all look for that. If you see it, you see the logo, go ahead and add have to be a friend request, and we're gonna get you added to it so that you don't miss anything. All right. Next up is going to be the Ma. It's going to be the Ma. You have Ma on your left in the ancient, Ma on the right in the Assyrian. That Ma has 2 characters as well. Where you see that red arrow, that's going to be the Ma at the end of a word. Ma stands for Mayum or water. Mayum or water. All right. We also have a new Instagram page for Norfolk. The Richmond page is still the same, but we do have a new one for Norfolk. So once again, y'all just make sure y'all be looking for it. Look for it. You know what I'm saying? ISUPK Norfolk, ISUPK Richmond. We try and expand, y'all, and get everybody up in there. Put the title in the chat. The title of the class. Is that what you're talking about, Aqua Fry? Oh, you mean the titles of the actual pages? I think you probably mean the titles of the pages. The new channel, Most High in Christ. I sure can. I absolutely can, and I absolutely will. I'll put those in the chat so everybody will be able to see those. This character right here is the Na. You have Na on your left in the ancient, Na on the right in the Assyrian. That Na has 2 characters in the Assyrian where that red arrow is pointing at. That's going to be the Na at the end of a word. Na stands for Nawan or sprout. Nawan or sprout. All right, next up is going to be the Sa. It's going to be the Sa. You have Sa on your left in the ancient. Then you have Sa on the right in the Assyrian. That Sa stands for Samak or establish. Samak or establish. All right. Shout out Officer Yabarkat checking in the chat. Yabashim Shabrakatah. Always good to see you. Taught a hell of a class this week as well. That's the only hard part now, because I be trying to watch all the channels at the same time. I'll be on both of the channels at the same time. Rib came home and said, "How are you listening to all of this at the same time?" And I'm like, I'm kind of used to it by now, you know. But that's how it is when you want your team to win. Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, you ought to know that you got a team, and this is it right here. So you should want your team to win, man. This is the I. This is the only character that I was talking about that doesn't have that I sound. You have I on your left in the ancient, I on the right in the Assyrian, and that I stands for Ayan or eyes, in the shape of the socket of an eye, or eyeball. So it's Ayan or I. That's what it stands for. All right. Next up is going to be the Pa. You have Pa on your left in the ancient, Pa on your right in the Assyrian. That Pa stands for mouth. You have 2 characters with the Pa, where that red arrow is pointing at. That's the Pa you will find at the end of a word. Next up is going to be the Tazah. It's going to be the Tazah. You have Tazah on your left in the ancient, Tazah on your right in the Assyrian. 2 characters with that one as well. That Tazah stands for Tazad or side. Tazad or side. All right. And it's not, if you've been doing, I actually kind of been doing that anyway. We always broadcast the same thing on the channel. So I've always tried to log into the Norfolk and log into the other Richmond channel just to make sure we get views and likes and we can share both of those pages. It's just now we got a little bit of new content on both of them come Mondays and Tuesdays. So again, I'm gonna make sure I put that in the chat for everybody. This is the Qua. You have Qua on your left in the ancient, and you have Qua on your right in the Assyrian. That Qua stands for Quam or rise. Quam or rise. You hear us say all the time we get together, Quam Yasha'Allah, as a war cry. Quam Yasha'Allah. Rise, Israel. Rise, Israel. So sick of seeing our people in a low estate and happy to be there, content to be there in that low estate when we know that the Most High made us to be above all people on the face of the earth. All right, next up is going to be the Ra. You have Ra on your left in the ancient, Ra on your right in the Assyrian. And Ra stands for Ra'ash or head. Ra'ash or head. Then you have the Shah. You have Shah on your left in the ancient, Shah on your right in the Assyrian. That Shah stands for Shan or tooth. Shan or tooth. Then you have the Tha. You have Tha on your left in the ancient, Tha on your right in the Assyrian. That Tha stands for Thaw or mark. Thaw or mark. All right, stop sharing this one. We're going to pull up our prepositions and so forth. Let me close that out. So, yeah, so we have a new IG. We have new Instagram, ISUPK Norfolk. We also have Facebooks for both pages. ISUPK Norfolk and ISUPK Richmond. All right. And they're spelled just like that to make it easier for you to find them. So that Instagram, that new page for Instagram is going to be ISUPK Norfolk. You should already have the other Instagram page. That's going to be the Richmond channel. And on Facebook, we have a ISUPK Norfolk and a ISUPK Richmond on Facebook. Now, we've always had two TikToks, but those TikToks are actually split as well. So even on TikTok, I'm just going to put T. Oh, it might let me spell it. I'll see. Same thing, ISUPK Richmond. And ISUPK Norfolk. And you'll be able to find them. I think the Richmond says Richmond, Virginia. I think that's the only thing that's really different for that TikTok. So again, y'all make sure you subscribe to everything. Subscribe, so you don't miss anything. Like, share, subscribe. A lot of hard work goes into those channels to make sure everybody gets that information. Speaking of the priests, speaking of the priest, Officer Yaquab, you know what I'm saying? Hood preacher himself, Officer Yaquab, Yahba Shemel Sharbakatah. I didn't even tell you, Officer Yaquab, I showed my rib that video. You was on the microphone. I still got it saved. I'm gonna do something with it. What I'm gonna do with it. You know what I'm saying? But the water for all your hard work. You know what I'm saying? So again, y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Y'all follow those different pages, the new pages that we got out. We're gonna move right on into the next part of our lesson. All right, so you also got like prepositions. Prepositions. Go ahead and get it up on screen. We got our prepositions. We got our possessive adjectives, and we also have subject pronouns that we're gonna go over. All of these things together is how we form sentences. It may seem like when we go over the I, the ba, the ga, the da, it may seem elementary and you know what I'm saying, and pointless in the beginning, but this is how you actually learn how to say words. If anybody that has any little children, you will know that this is how they learn, you know what I'm saying, how to speak. Is that they with the I first, the ka, and the ta, and they put them all together, and before you know it, they spelling cat, they spelling different words. And it's the same thing, same concept when it comes to the Hebrew. All right, so these are prepositions. Our prepositions go before a root word. After we get through this portion of the lesson here, I'll start to bring people up on stage. So again, that link is in the chat. Let me put it in there one more time. That link is in the chat. I think is that the button? Yep. I'm gonna put it in the chat one more time. Make sure don't be shy. Jump on screen. We ain't shy for anything else. Not anything else. What's that song? The line dance joint. Come on, everybody run up out there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody shied in, so don't be shy here. You know. All right, so your prepositions go before a root word. They go before a root word. Look, I was trying to prevent that cap from coming out. Aqua Farage. You know, threw the cap out there anyway. All right. The prepositions go before a root word. The best example of this one is going to be the Ba Hashem. You hear her say the greeting, and you hear her say Yahweh, Ba Hashem. And Ba Hashem means in the name. And then within that, in the name, you got a couple of prepositions in there. That Ba, which is in, Ha, which is the, and Sham is name. So Ba Hashem just means in the name. And you will put those prepositions on it. So when you're reading that word, that's how you will read it, put it all together. All right. So I is going to be I is going to be I or I am. And is going to be ba. Do would be da as a preposition. The would be ha as a preposition. And would be wa as a preposition. Even and standalone as well. That wa would be and. He would be ya as a preposition. Like would be like or as would be ka. To would be la. Of would be ma. And that sha is going to be pertaining to, which, whose it's going to be pertaining to would be that sha. And in most cases, or some cases, when you're making a word future tense, you will put that tha at the beginning of a root word to make it future tense. All right. Like always, if you have any questions, y'all just make sure y'all put that in the chat and we'll go over anything that you want to go over. All right. Next up is going to be the possessive adjectives. How you assign possession to a word. All right. You'll see Akwaf Tazarai. Let me see if I can find it. Always is so polite when she logs into class. She always says Ma Shalomka. So when she is saying Ma Shalomka, that Ma at the beginning of that shalom is just what or how, right? It's what or how. But that ka at the end of that shalom, that assigns possession to it. So now it's what's your piece because of that ka at the end. All right. So that's a good example of that, of those possessive adjectives. If I was going to say what's his piece, I would say mashalam wa. Mashalam wa would be what's his piece, or mashalam ha would be what's her piece. I was going to respond, I would say shalom ya. That ya would indicate that's my piece, and so on. If I was going to say our piece, it would be shalom nawa. Shalom nawa would be our piece. All right. To indicate your, masculine plural would be come. To indicate your, feminine plural would be kan. There would be ma, masculine plural, and their feminine plural would be na. All right. I don't see no questions, so I'm going to keep right on moving along. Next up is going to be our subject pronouns. We got subject pronouns. Again, our subject pronouns, again, with just how you would say I, he, she, we, you, they. I or I am, masculine or feminine, is going to be anya. We're going to use a little bit of that tonight. We'll use a little bit of that anya tonight. You would be a tha. You hear us say that a lot when we say that, or you hear us say that all the time when we say the greetings. Baraka tha. If it's a group of brothers, Baraka thumb. When it's sisters, athan with an N. All right. He would be hawa'a. She would be haya'a. We would be a naknawa. It's always that I sound, naknawa. You'll have a tendency to want to say, I know, because that's how I was in the beginning. You'll have a tendency to want to say a naknawa, and it's naknawa. All right. You or you all, masculine plural, again, would be a thumb, like I went over. Feminine would be a thun. They, masculine plural, would be hum. and they feminine plural would be hun. All right, the way that you pluralize certain words, if it's a feminine word, you can put a hi at the end, yum at the end if it's masculine, or sometimes waf at the end if it's feminine as well. All right. Again, I don't see no questions. I don't know, Aqua. You might be in class by yourself tonight. It's about that time. We're finna get ready to start bringing folks up to the stage. The cap is out. The link is out in the chat. Again, if you're available to get on screen, jump on screen. Oh yeah, no sweat. Officer Yaquab, I got you. We'll definitely hook you up and get you straight. I'll send you everything that I have. It goes for anyone if you do need the slides. A lot of folks just take notes, but of course for the instructors, we can definitely get that to you. And we're right on time. Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah Barak. What's going on, priest?
Y'all bunch of thug.
Mosiah Christ. How you doing tonight?
I'm to all, sir.
Mosiah Christ. The page look good. Doing a great job on it. I had to call Cap. Captain Urash, you know what I'm saying? But y'all trying to compete or something? I like what's going on the page. Every time I look up, a new post pop up. I said, all right, I see how it's gonna be. I had to go make a whole new backdrop. I see how they want to act. You see my backdrop, no? You see my backdrop. I see how they want to act. You know, so I see how it's gonna be.
Oh man, no, I need you to see me that one.
But y'all doing a great job. For Mosiah Christ for that. Glad to have you on tonight. You know what I'm saying? We also got Aqua for Aya in the building.
Shalom Yahweh Shema, Thamba Shem Yahweh Shah.
Shalom Yahweh Shema, Thamba Shem Yahweh Shah. How you doing tonight?
Tawab, sir.
I've been seeing them new vision commercials pop up. Them new ads popping up on Facebook, looking great. They looking really good. If I ever get some more money, I don't know. The Lord might just want me to be broke for the rest of my life. But if he decides to, you know what I'm saying, allow me to get some change, so a couple of shekels in my pocket, I'm gonna definitely holler at you. If y'all want to get fresh, want to get UPK fresh, you know what I'm saying. New Visions Creations. You can find them on Facebook. We play the promo before we start the classes. You won't be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. I think that's a New Visions. Officer Yaquab over there rocking right now. I'm not mistaken. It look like some New Visions over there too, though.
Salakia, I have purchased some.
Okay, Mosiah Christ. Mosiah Christ.
I'll be sporting something tomorrow at camp.
Mosiah Christ. Look, from what I hear, that's become a norm. Camp, everybody trying to get Virginia fresh out of camp. You know what I'm saying? So Mosiah Christ for that. We also have Princess Tazarai. Princess Tazarai is in the building. What's going on, Princess?
Shalom Yahweh Shema, Thamba Shem Yahweh Shah.
Mosiah Christ, Shalom Yahweh Shema, Thamba Shem Yahweh Shah. It's good to see you. How you doing tonight? Or my Shalom Ka. I ain't even want to ask you right now because we finna get a lot of practice on it. As soon as we get finished, we finna practice some more. We gonna practice. You doing Tawab?
Tawab.
All right, Mosiah Christ. What you eating on? Normally you got some old brand new fresh snacks back there. What you eating on?
Grapes.
Okay, all right, Mosiah Christ. We're gonna keep it traditional tonight. Tonight, Mosiah Christ.
Yesterday I got my hard ID for my learner's permit. So I'm legit now.
About to be, are you legit now? Look, get out of hand. Mosiah Christ. She rolling now, baby. Going on out of one.
Shalom, Yahweh Shema Shabbat Thumb. Shalom, Yahweh Shema the Thumb, Shabbat Shah.
Right, Yahweh Shabbat. What's going on with you, Tawab?
Ain't nothing. I'm Tawab. How you?
I'm Tawab, by the way. I'm Tawab. You know what I'm saying? I told her they had me feeling some kind of way. I don't know if you've seen it. Every 30 seconds, ISUPK Norfolk was dropping something. Every 30 seconds. What's going on? You know, what's going on?
Ain't no wrong with that.
Trooper program, you know, they saving the whole neighborhood. And I said,
Hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with brotherly competition.
That's right. That's right. That's how it's supposed to be.
Right.
We argue and compete over it. It's better than the Knicks. Now, damn it. It's better than that Knicks garbage. Better than that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's something that we all can share in. You know what?
Damn right.
You are absolutely correct.
Hey, Salakia. Salakia. That's y'all captain over here running the tight ship.
I know that's right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, get captain.
I know that. Damn right.
One side, hit the ground, feet running. Hit the ground, feet running. You know what I'm saying? With a brand new tank of gas. Brand new tank of gas. Just filled up. You know, they lifted them sanctions off Iran. Captain Yarash was right there. Let's go. Get this tank filled up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Round 2. You know, so most high Christ for that. You know what I'm saying? The schools are doing some big things. But it's a wonder to see. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful to see. Aqua Thara is getting her headpiece ready. So I'll give her a second before I put her on camera. Give her a second. But like I said, we're gonna revisit, you know what I'm saying, what we went over a week and a half ago, 13 days ago. Just to kind of again drill down on it so it can kind of stick. I think that's something that we can actually use a little bit more. We'll add a couple words to it. I think I have it a little bit more structured this time. The way that we're going to do it, everybody will get a chance to ask 3 questions. We get to ask 3 questions. Everybody's going to respond to those 3. And the only thing that we want to do different, we want to make sure that you use a different response for each time. I don't care if you're happy, but you're going to have to switch it up. You can't be happy for all 3 of the questions. You want to get a little sad or get a little angry, or even, look, check this out, Officer Mataz Akara. You can even be nervous or fearful. How about that? We're gonna add that word in there too. We're gonna add that word in there too. Also wanted to add in weary, fatigue, faint or weary, which breaks down to tired or exhausted. I wanted to throw those in there as well. Again, just to give us more in our vocabulary Rolodex. You know what I'm saying? Right. All right, and then we got Agua Thara Pa'a checking in. Mosan Cray.
Shalom Yahweh Shemal Bashim Yashai.
Mosan Cray. Shalom.
Hi, Princess Tazarai.
Bashim Yahweh. Mosan Cray. Mosan Cray. It's good to see you. You doing all right?
Salaki, I've been sniffling and my nose. Hi.
It's that time of year. That's how it be.
I know, and plus, my nose is starting to bleed again, sir. I had to go check that out.
Sinuses. It might be your sinuses. I know mine do that when they get real dry. They'll bleed. Now, some people just have they just normally have bloody noses like that. But if it's not all year round, it's probably your sinuses gets dry.
It is my sinuses, and plus my nose is swollen inside, so it's
working overtime trying to breathe. That's all.
And
working
plus taking care of my son.
Yeah, and look, them kids is terrible. Them kids will keep you sick. You know, we love them. You know what I'm saying? The Lord say be fruitful, multiply sometimes I can rob, but when they little, what? You better keep some Benadryl and some Robitussin. You know, and something around. You're not making it to the slave. You know?
That's right.
All right. So again, we're gonna get into the lesson. And again, we're not gonna be too much different from what we did last time. Hopefully it should be a little bit more structured. Everybody's going to get a chance to speak, and answer questions. We got a couple more words that we're going to add to it. So the first thing I want to do is go over what we went over with before. We'll go over the words that we had before. Just make sure everybody remember those, are able to say or pronounce those. And then we're going to get to the ones that we added. And then after that, we're going to go right into the questions. All right, we're going to go right into the questions. Again, we all want to come on. We say Ma Shalom Ka. Who can tell me what that means? What does Ma Shalom Ka mean?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua.
It's how are your peace?
What's your peace?
Fine.
Most High Christ. Get that in hand. Get that in hand. Most High Christ. Most High Christ, no sweat. Y'all don't be doing that up in Norfolk. Officer Yakub. Y'all know about them sound effects. Know about them sound effects. You know what I'm saying? But she is absolutely correct. It's what's your peace? Again, that ma is what? Shalom is peace. And that ka on the end, is a possessive adjective that just makes it yours. So what's your peace? Same way how you see we see each other. How you doing? Or what's up? What's good? What's going on? Again, we have the same word that mean the same thing. Some, you know what I mean, different things. It's just the way that we communicate, and we always seem to know what we're talking about. I always thought it was so cool when I was younger. This again before the internet got so popular. Brothers would walk by each other, do like this, and everybody know what it was. Another brother, he throw his head back, and everybody was cool. White people be looking crazy, like what's going on? They looking at the ceiling. Did they see something? Is it tripping? They didn't know what was going on. You know what I mean? That's just again how we communicated with amongst one another. So that Ma Shalom Ka just means how's your peace? All right. We got Akwaf the Bar checking in. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shemalathon Bashim Yahweh Shai. We also have Akwaf Kenyatta checking in from Norfolk. Most High in Christ says. She's been very consistent with the check-ins. Yahweh Shemalathon Bashim Yahweh Shai to you as well. Always good to see them consistent check-ins. That's always a good thing. It'd be rough up here teaching when ain't nobody in the chat. Ain't nobody on screen. Hint, hint. It'd be rough. But we're doing pretty good tonight. We're doing pretty good tonight. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it up on screen again. We're gonna revisit what we went over in the beginning. We're gonna go over the new words we're gonna add, and then we're gonna break down these questions that we're gonna be asking each other. All right. So the name of this lesson was Ma Shalom Ka. The first again now what's the correct response to that question? Ma Shalom Ka. Who can tell me a good response to that question? How would you respond to that? Go ahead, Princess.
Shalom Yatawab.
Shalom Yatawab. And what does that mean?
Your peace
What'd you
is
just
good.
say? It's like you just spoke French to me. What? Go tell me what you just said. Break it down for me.
My peace is good.
Okay, which part was what? Which part was what? So shalom, you said shalom Yatawab. What's the shalom?
Shalom is mine.
Sure.
Huh?
You sure? Y'all can help her out as well.
Talakia, sir.
Go ahead, Akwaf Ryan.
It's in her last picture note.
Oh, it is. Well, let's go ahead and pull it back up. Let's see.
No, her last. She got it in her picture notes.
Oh, she had it in her notes. What's I have crack? Check them notes, Princess Tazarah. What's the shalom? If my shalom ka is that ma is what, right? And then I say shalom ka, shalom is peace, right? And that ka on the end just makes it your peace. So shalom yah, that shalom is what?
My peace.
Well, it's peace. Shalom is peace. What makes it my peace?
The ma at the beginning.
Well, not the ma. What's at the end of it?
The yah.
There you go. Most my crack. Go ahead. There you go. There you go. That yah on the end of that shalom makes it my peace. So shalom yah tawab, or shalom yah ashur, shalom yah ha ha. Well, it wouldn't be that. Well, yeah, but that's the root of it though. So that shalom is peace. That yah just makes it my peace. All right. Now we had a couple of words that we went over that we could add to that. That first one is hayatab. So how would I say I'm good? Who could tell me how I would say I'm good? If good or well or I'm a well is hayatab, right? Hayatab. How would I say I'm well or I'm good? So you can write it in the chat too if you're inside of the chat. Go ahead, Akwaf Ryan. Oh, who was that? Was that well, she let me know real quick. That was not her. Was that you, Officer Yaquad?
Khan.
Go ahead, Free.
Would it be Hayab Hayab to Yab?
Not okay. So Hayatab is how you say you're well or good. How would you say I or I am?
Yatabya.
Try it again. Anya. It would be I or I am would be Anya. So it would be Anya Hayatab. Does that make sense? Now I do get what you said though. I actually, you know what, the way that you said it, that wouldn't have been that bad either. You said I just caught what you said. You said Hayatabia, which was me. Well, I'm or my is my I'm well or my as well. That would work as well. That would work. That would work also. Because what you did was you put the Hayatab and you put the ya at the end saying you me or my. Another way to say it, to say I or I am, you could just say Anya, right? So you can say Anya Hayatab. I'm well, or I'm well, or I'm good. Does that everybody catch that? I see some head nods. Does that make sense, Officer Yaquab?
Come on, sir.
All right, Most High Christ, Most High Christ. Officer Yaquab, what's that next word we got up there?
You want the Hebrew word first?
Yep. What's the Hebrew word? What we got up there?
Ashar.
Ashar. What's that mean?
Happy.
What else it mean? Should be a little easier to see now. What else does it mean?
I don't know, sir.
I bet you do. It's one of the tribes. What tribe is that?
Oh, Salakia. Asher.
Yep. There you go. Most High Christ. Give him a hand. Most High Christ. It's gonna be your Colombians. It's one of the tribes as well. And it was just one of their characteristics, right? One of the characteristics that make us up. That's how we got the names that we got in Asher. That's how he got that name Happy. That's one of the characteristics of him. So that's another definition of the word. Again, when we speak, we have words that have multiple meanings. You know what I mean? We have words that have multiple meanings. So the more you kind of know about the word and make it, the easier it is for you to stick. Like even when we read that Hayatab, the first thing I think about when I see that Hayatab is Tawab, because Tawab means good. So when I see that Hayatab, I instantly think of Tawab. That's how I remember that. That's what that word means, well or good. Does that make sense to everybody? We even have a sister in the school that's named Tawabah. She has that Tawab in the first part of her name. You know, a good daughter, Tawabah, or that Tawab, or Tawab is good. And again, well or good is Hayatab, and happy is Ashur. How would you say angry? Who knows how would you say angry?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Aquafry.
Haraha. That's the
Har
one that's
ha, I want to say. I think it's har ha, if I'm not mistaken.
Haraha.
I think you added an I in there. So yeah, har ha is how you would say it. Mm-hmm. All right, Most High Christ. So if you were angry, Aquafry, how would you say that?
Anya haraha.
No, hey, Most High Christ, give her a hand. That's how she would say she angry. Sometimes these different reports come out. I don't know if y'all saw where they ended the TPS for all of our Haitian brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters done been over here for 10, 15, and 20 years. And then out of the blue, they end their TPS. And that TPS stands for Temporary Protection Status. If anybody needs protection, it's our Haitian brothers and sisters right now. It's absolute turmoil over there. And they done ended it and say they got to go home. That's just how wicked this damn government is. There's something like that. That's going to make me ha-ha. You know what I'm saying? So on your ha-ha, based off looking at something like that'll make you angry. And I'm right on time. She must knew I was getting ready to call her name. What's going on, Aqua the bar?
Shalom Yahweh Shemalatham Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Shalom Yahweh Shemalatham Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. I'm gonna have to adjust these squares. That's the way that we can adjust them. I don't know. I'm off some ties. I might have to adjust some of these squares so we can see everybody. We starting to get thick up in here. Most High in Christ.
That's a good problem to have.
That's a very good problem. Very good problem. It's good to see you, Akwaf Devar. You right on time. You heard me talking about the Haitians. That might make you sad. How would you say you were sad, Akwaf Devar?
Salakia, sir. So sad, the word I think is Zatazapa.
Now that's a za right there. It's right there at the bottom. That's a za.
A za.
So how would you say it?
Wait. That's a za.
Yep. You see it right there at the end?
A za, a taza, and a pa.
It's a za, a I, and a pa.
Wait.
That's an I. That I and that taza can look very similar to each other. They look very similar.
Salakia.
No sweat. That's what we here for. This is what we come to learn at.
So it would be Za'ai pa.
Za'ip.
Za'ip.
Za'ip. Sorry, Christ. So how would you say I'm sad?
Anya Za'ip.
Most High Christ. I give her a hand. Anya's the eye. Anya's the eye. She's sad. I was gonna say she's sad. I would say what Zai Pa. Yeah, that would be right. Yeah, she said Zai Pa. Anya Zai. I'm sad. All right. So these are the ones that we had already learned. What else did we learn? And we also learned, this is another important one. We learned was. You might be talking about yesterday or last week or this morning, right? So we had that hayath there. So you can say Salakia, hayatha there. So you would say anya hayatha zai. Maybe I was sad. That's me saying that I was sad. Anya hayatha, I was sad or I was happy. Anya hayatha ashar. I was happy. And now I'm not. So that was is very important as far as indicating when you were happy or sad or angry. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I can still see everybody. Both sides cry. All right. So with that being said, right? If I said Anya Hayatha Haraha, what did I just say? Who can tell me what I just said? Anya Hayatha Haraha. What am I saying?
Salakia.
Go ahead, Aqua.
You're saying you were angry.
Most High Christ, y'all give her a hand. I'm saying I was angry. We hope at some point the Most High will be able to say that. You said, Mata, why was I angry? I might have been angry. I might have been angry because I did a video and put my all into it, and nobody watched it or shared it or liked it. I like that. And it actually happened this morning. I did a video this morning. I saw it. I said, oh, this is going to be a good one because the damn police officer beat the hell out this 9-month-old pregnant woman. I don't know if y'all seen the video. 9-month-old, beat the mess out of Officer Mataz Akara. The damn video got 4 views on it right now on TikTok. 4 views. So that's why I was angry. But then we had class, and I'm happy now. I'm good now because we in class. But yeah, I was a little hot about that Aqua Fry. I was a little perturbed about that right there. 4 views. Yep. Beat the hell out that sister. Oh, manly looking Edomite. Oh, she saw manly. And then she said that what really pissed me off, she says that, well, I guess I just relied on my training. So your training didn't let you see this woman belly sticking out and she's 9 months pregnant. Your training it doesn't account for none of that, Officer Yaquab. Don't account for none of that. You know what I'm saying? Beat the hell out that sister. 9 months damn pregnant. But anyway, so that's a very good question. The question that the sister asked is, matter why? Why were you angry before? And again, this is how we're going to build on the things that we've already learned. All right. So next up, another important one is going to be past or before. Right. She could have said when we use that she could have said when. Now have we went up? What's the how do you say when in Hebrew? Have we went over when? Who knows? Did we go over win yet? I see nobody raising their hand. Made me think we ain't go over win off some ties. I
know, right?
So like you said,
Go ahead, Ryan.
we didn't go over it in this list.
I'm talking about in times past how we went over win.
Oh, please, Salaki.
Yeah.
Who knows what the word for win is?
Salaki said.
What you got, Ryan?
Mafia.
Mafia. Most High Christ. Y'all give her a hand. Mafia. She could have put Mafia in there. She could have put Mafia, and if I was gonna answer, I could have been like this past morning. So I would have been Ha Shalashim Bakwar. Or I could have said Ha Bakwar this morning. This morning I was angry. Does that make sense to everybody? Shalashim is how you would say past or before. So for example, to make it make more sense, for example, if I was the word for week is Shabbai, right? So if I was to say last week or the past week, how would I say last week? Who can tell me? Princess Tazarai, how would I say last week or this past week? I'm gonna help you out. We right on screen. And Aqua Tharapah, you back in here too? Salakia. I thought I put you back on screen, but I can't see everybody. Okay, yeah, she back on screen. She's up there. Okay, Most High Christ. All right, Princess.
I'm back.
You back? All right, Most High Christ. I'm calling on you next. All right, so Princess Tazariah, how would I say this past week or last week? How would I say that? And again, there's no absolute way to say it. It's might be a couple of different ways you can say it. But what we went over and what you see up there, what you think would be a good way for you to say this past week or last week?
Shalashim.
Or Shalashim? That Y kind of rolls in there. So you write Shalashim?
Shalashim Shabbat.
Okay. Past week. Most High Christ. Give her a hand. That'll work. That'll work. I would accept that. Shalashim Shabbat. I would know that would mean this past week. I also could say Ha Shalashim Shabbat. I can say Shalashim Ha Shabbat. Past this week. It's different ways. Again, you can say it. You'll be saying the same thing. You can say Ha Shabbat this week. Right? You say this week. Salakia.
Salakia said, what word is this?
This, I'm getting at this. If you look at this day, that word for how or behold or look, that could be the, and then all come in. And when you see this day, that's ha yawam. Yawam is day, and ha yawam would be like this day or today. So that's another way that you can say this or today, or if I wanted to say this morning, I can say ha bakwa. Does that make sense?
So Salakia sir. So is the ha the this portion of that?
Correct. And the way that will break down, so so let's think about it. Like we know that ha is behold or look, right? If we say ha yawam, that would be like behold or look this today, or behold or look day. It's you kind of understand what I'm saying? Like I'm saying behold or look to show you like right now today. Does that make sense?
Khan, Salaki said Khan. But which one of these parts of speech would I add that to? The prefix?
Yeah, I think it would go on. I think you can use that going on the prefix.
So for that would be too wild. So Salakia sir. So for the prefix, it would be the or this.
That's correct.
Khan.
Right.
Yep, that's correct. Yep. So that's another way that we can say this week, ha Shabbai, or this morning, ha Bakwar. Right? It's another way that we can say it. Today is ha Yawam, this day. All right. Now I put winter in it, but I really haven't worked that into it yet. I really haven't worked that. We won't be using winter tonight. We probably gonna be using more so how we feel as opposed to the actual seasons yet. So just keep that one on the back burner for now. But how would you say winter? Just for extra credit. Prince Aqua Thara Pa'a. I said I was gonna ask you next. How would you say winter? How would you pronounce that word winter?
Say it again, Salaki. Can you say that again?
I sure can. This word winter right here. How would you pronounce that? You can't see my mouse on that. How would you say that word winter? Let's post Aqua Fry.
Which word are we on, sir?
Winter. How would you pronounce that? You have a ha, you got a ra, and you got a pa. How do you think you would pronounce that winter? That would be a code name for a brother too. How would you pronounce winter?
Oh, winter. I don't know this one.
That's okay. You have a ka, so ha, ra, and a pa. So it would be karap. So one more time, karap. Most time, Christ. I'll give her a hand. That's how you would pronounce winter. And later, I plan on adding a different season so we can say, how'd you feel this winter? Or how'd you feel over the summer? We're going to add that to it, but not tonight. Tonight, we're going to stick to happy, sad. We also going to do fear, fearful or nervous, since that came up a couple of times. The last time we taught the class, we're going to do fearful or nervous. We also going to do faint and weary. That's what we're getting ready to go over next, because that's another thing that affect how you feel. If you're tired, we slave all the time, so you might be faint. We slave all the time, so you might be weary, right?
So I can say,
go ahead, Aqua Fry.
You all actually went over the 4 seasons.
We did go over all 4 of them.
Content.
All right, most time correct. We won't use them tonight. Tonight we're gonna stay, unless y'all want to. I don't know. Y'all extra credit. Y'all might be able to slide them up in there. We're gonna see. If you can, most time correct. I ain't mad at you. But the only thing I want to do different tonight is when we start going over the exercise, I want to make sure you're using a different one for each sentence that you get, so we're not just using the same word. All right, so we got 3 more words we're going to add, and then we're going to go to the exercise that we got. So I'm going to stop this one. Does anybody have any questions so far? Matching up with your notes. I know when they don't match up the notes. Go ahead.
Can you go back? Yeah. I didn't get weak.
Oh no, we finna. Oh, you mean you didn't get week like in a week? All right, most time price. I'm gonna put up for you right now. All right, there you go. Now, while Aqua the Bar is writing down that word week, what word do y'all notice? Go ahead, Aqua the Bar.
Salakia, I was just saying the water. I'm done.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna ask you then, Aqua the Bar, since you wanted to see that word week, right? What other word do you see in that? That's synonymous with week. What other word do you see in that? For as much as they try to say that this is a dead language, and this is not for real, Officer Mataza Akara, that's amazed me whenever I hear that. What other word do you see in that Shabbat? What else does that sound like? Exactly the same word. What other word is that? Who, if y'all can help out if you want to, Officer Yaquab, I know you know. What other word is that? What other word is Shabbat?
Salakia, may I guess?
Go ahead, Princess Tyler. What you get?
I'm guessing it's a name or a tribe.
Nah, it's not a name or a tribe. It can be the name of something, but it's not a tribe. I watch Star Trek. It's somebody on there named Star Trek. It's part of that name. But y'all might. I'm a Trekkie, so you know I'm like the last black Trekkie. I'm one of them. But you know, you might not know that, so don't worry about that. But what other word do you see? What other word do you see in there? I'm sorry. What'd you say, Princess Tazaran? Don't give up. What you got? What you about to say?
I was about to ask, what is Star Trek?
Oh my goodness, you blow up. Boy, it's something old people watch. It's something old people watch. Now, they got Star Trek cartoons and everything, but I got you. I see how it is. I'll take that one. I'll take that. It's something the old people watch. Aqua Faraya, like Aqua Faraya may have it. What was you gonna say, Aqua Faraya?
Salakia, sir. Oh, go ahead, Adam.
Go ahead, Aqua. I mean, go ahead, priest. Officer Yaquad.
In the word Shabbat, right?
Yep. What's that? What's another word for Shabbat? Or what other word is that?
Shabbat?
Nah, not Shabbat. It's actually Shabbat. What was you gonna say, Prince Aqua Raya?
Salakia, sir. It's the number 7.
Most give her a hand. It's also the number 7. Which in it's 7 days, right? Shabbat Yawam is 7 days by Shabbat. We just made a sentence. Shabbat Yawam by Shabbat. It's 7 days in a week, right? Or not, that would be Yawan Yam. It wouldn't be Yawam, right? So it's 7 days in a week, right? I'm not imagining that, right? It's 7 days in a week, right? Everybody said y'all counting this up. Yeah, it should be 7 days a week. All right. So again, as much as they try to discredit the Hebrew, right? That's the same word. That's 7. That's where they get their week from. So it's 7 days inside of a week. All right. And that's how you get Shabbat. All right. So that time it matches up. That's another way I kind of remember what that word week is. Week is just 7. All right. Make sense? All right, most sound correct. I think they're ready for the exercise. All right, we got one more page. We got 3 more words we're gonna add to your notes, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the exercise and knock that on out. All right. All right. So what I want to get. Is this it? Oh, it's this. Here we go. All right. So these are the words that we're going to add. Nope, that's not it. Got it labeled wrong. Slide. That's the exercise.
Everybody's heart just drops a lot.
I know, right?
I seen it. I felt it.
Nah, it's not that bad. It's gonna be easy. I promise you, it's gonna be easy compared to what you just got through learning. It's gonna be very easy. It's gonna be simple. All right. So now this is not one of the words. This is one of the words that we actually went over last week. In case you wanted to use this in the exercise that we got coming up tomorrow. How would you say tomorrow? Who can tell me what the word for tomorrow is? Officer Yaquab?
Makar.
Makar. Most times, right. Give my hand. Makar, or in time to come, or in the future. All right, Makar. If you say Makarath, that actually translates to that previous day. You know what I mean? Or the next day, Salakia. So that's how you would say tomorrow, or Makar. All right. Now, one of our new words is going to be faint. That faint, it means weary or exhausted. You just woe out, you're weary, you're exhausted. You can be faint. All right. Hey, I see you acting it out, Princess Tazarai, just like that. Exactly. All right. Princess Tazarai, how would you pronounce that? How would you pronounce faint? How would you pronounce that on screen right there? How would you pronounce that word faint? You have an I, you have a ya, and you got a pot. How would you pronounce that? Very similar to angry. You got help in the chat too.
Ayap.
Ayap. Most high Christ. Give a hand. Ayap. You're faint or fear or weary or exhausted. All right. You just hit the adult world, so you probably ain't there quite yet. You got that young energy, the energy that don't run out. You get old though, you get ayap. As the older you get ayap. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures talk about how the saints was woe out. The scriptures talk about by the time Christ get back here, the saints is woe out. And if you ain't here doing this work, you know exactly what that scripture is referring to. The never-ending work of trying to save your people when they don't want to be saved. You know what I'm saying? All right, so next up, now this one is weary. Now that word for weary, when you break that one down and you look at the definition, it means like tired or wearisome or full of labor. All right, so that first one that we went over, right? That can be more so weary and exhausted. That can be more so of the time, like we were talking about the situation with the Haitian brothers and sisters. This tired or weary or wearisome or full of labor, that's somewhat more directed towards actual work that you're doing. But they both are very similar, though. Again, one is more exhausted, the other one is tired, full of labor, wearisome. Because you can be tired and full of labor even when it's considered talking about the conditions of your brothers and your sisters. You know what I'm saying? That's working that as well. So they're very similar. Again, one is more so exhausted. The other one is more so tired and full of labor. All right. So who wants to pronounce? How would you pronounce weary? Aqua Fried already got it in the chat. How would you pronounce weary?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua Fried.
I use that one regularly. Your guy.
Most High, look, give her a hand. All those new vision creations, commercials popping up. I can definitely believe it. Every day I see a new shirt pop up, and I was like, off some Tazak Karak, got on one right now. He got on one right now. Most High in Christ, camp certified. Now the sisters, y'all can't wear that. You can wear it at home. You can't wear it out in public. You know what I'm saying? However, for them brothers that actually be making it to camp, you know, that's one of them to get right there. That's one of them to get right there. And the last word I'm going to add, this one came up last time we had class. Princess Tazarai had brought this one up because she said she was saying nervous, which is another way of saying kind of fearful or afraid. Sometimes you can be nervous or afraid to speak in public. I was never one to kind of speak in public. But if you come in here and you're an officer in here, that's going to be the first fear you learn to get over with. Because you're going to have to speak in public in order to reach your people. You're going to have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You might be fearful to, what's another thing you could be fearful of? Reading the Hebrew. Reading that Hebrew. You might be fearful to read this Hebrew. You know, but that's, again, something else that you will get over with if you come to class enough. All right. Aqua Thara Pa'a, you still with us?
Common concept.
How would you say fearful? How would you say fearful or afraid or nervous? How would you say fearful?
Rice and fire, so 100%.
You have a ya, a ra, and an I. How would you say that? Aqua Tharpa.
Concept.
How would you pronounce that? That ya, that ra, and the I. You got help in the chat. You see it on your screen. How would you pronounce that?
Yara.
Yara. Most High Christ. Give her a hand. Most High Christ. All right, so we ready now. Everybody got it. Everybody memorized all these words. Y'all good to go. I'm gonna close this out. We're gonna go jump right into the exercise. Everybody ready. I can see it all on your faces. They're excited off some Tazak karate, ready to get it in. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be light work. We're gonna start with Aqua Bar.
Salaki.
Go ahead, Adawan.
I think Officer Yaquab trying to say something.
Oh, Salaki, what you got, Officer Yaquab? I didn't see you, Salaki.
Khan, that last word, Yara.
Yara, it's Yara. When we put it back up.
Yara.
Oh, actually, no, Salaki. I'm sorry, it is Yara. Salaki. When we put it back up.
I got it. I just wanted to ask you a question.
Yara,
if you put Yara Amya, is that them afraid?
Yara Ayam, right? Yara Ayam. I think they would make it plural. Wouldn't that make it plural? Or will we say Rob or Yara Arabian?
Yara I think it's Yara Amya. I think that's in the prayer. Where it says make them afraid. in the I think that's Psalms. Yara
might be. That sounds about right though. Let me see. Let's look it up real quick.
Yah.
That's a good question though. And you everybody will do that. You'll hear stuff that you know that you familiar with hearing. Because of the prayers that we say. Yara
Yeah. Make them afraid with that storm. I think that's the.
That should be 15. Should be 15 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I was looking at that the other day when the hurricane, when the earthquakes hit. So yeah, that's 15. Make them afraid. It's
Make them afraid.
Okay, so for that one, it's actually Baal. Baal is the word that they use. Baal is the word for they use for that one. So I think what you're saying is when we say Yara Amya. So I think that was a little bit different. I want to say that's a little bit different, but I'm gonna write that down so I get it for you. Because I think I know what you're talking about though. Yara Amya. Yeah, that's the one I always mess up.
Salaki, is it Yara or Yara? And I'm thinking about. Go ahead, Salaki.
No, go ahead, Ottoman.
I'm just thinking about obviously Yara out of Baltimore.
Yeah, me too. That's what I thought. Fear of the Lord is what I thought his name had meant.
Right.
But let's pull it up though, because that's going to be found. We can go right to Deuteronomy 20:8. Let's go ahead and look at it real quick before we pull the exercise up. And again, that's always good because this is how it sticks. You know what I'm saying? This is how it sticks. How you know what when you pull them up and you can actually get the deeper meaning of that word. So
that's right.
So we're gonna go to Deuteronomy chapter 20 and verse 8. And I'm almost positive it's gonna open up in a new window, but that's all right. Okay, here we go. All right. So that word for fear is going to be right here. And you see, so it would be, I think it would be Yara. Right? Of the I think that would be Yara.
I believe it would be. I believe it is Yara.
Because without that I, it would be Yar. So yeah, I think it would be Yara.
Right.
So yeah, so it would be Yara. Just like Officer Yara out of Baltimore.
Right.
That makes sense to everybody? Y'all everybody see how we getting that? All right, most time cry. Most time cry. Yeah, so we got some color squares tonight. Look, we looking pretty good up there. Looking pretty good. We also got Aqua Tower Bob checking in as well. Y'all was Shamal Athan Bashim Y'all was shy. We were just talking about your name, Aqua Tower Bob, earlier in the class. So it's good to see you as well. Now we're gonna get on to this exercise that Aqua the Bar said she wanted to go first on. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up for her. She said she want to go first. She didn't say that, but how Captain Not Desire said she was voluntold. She's voluntold. She going first. All right, so let's pull that up. It's gonna be simple. It's not gonna be as difficult as it looks though. It's not. So, just to kind of show them how to do it. We got 3 questions. Right? We got 3 questions. You're gonna have the question. How many people we got? 2, 4, 6. All right, so we're gonna have a question. You're gonna answer that question in accordance with what they ask. So that first question, it says Ma Hayatha Shalomka Ha Shalashim Shabai. Who knows what that means? Who can tell me what that question means right there? Ma Hayatha Shalomka Ha Shalashim Shabai. What am I asking? We'll be back there hiding Princess Tazarah. You got this is easy. Y'all done did the hard work already. It's easy. So let's break it down. What's that first one? Ma, what is that? Well, I ain't nothing but crickets. I'm about to go get my sound effects out. Hold on, Tazarah.
Salaki.
Something. Drum roll. There we go. There we go. Go ahead, Officer Yaquab. It works. See, Officer Yaquab, read it now. What you got, Officer Yaquab?
Ma is our.
Well, no, Ma's gonna be what? So in this one here, Ma's gonna be what? Ma's kind of how you say who or what, like when we say well, yeah, just keep it at what. That'll make it easy. Ma's gonna be what?
So like,
we got,
it could be
ahead,
how. You think about it. How or what?
Salaka, how or what?
I think it's probably right.
Yeah. It's gonna be how or what. It's gonna be mutt. I mean, Falak, it's gonna be ma. How or what? Throw out off sometimes, Zachariah.
I am boy.
All right, with the words that we just went over, right? What's Hayatha? Who remembers what Hayatha was?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead, Aquafry.
Can we just jump to that? That says Shalawamka. Is that what that say?
Nah, we don't never say that.
No.
Ever, never, ever.
No, Salaki. I know.
Yeah, it'll never.
I understand what you're saying.
I know. But Salaki, sir, the wa is throwing me.
But okay, but then remember that for that word right there, when you're reading it, that's what it's gonna look like. That's exactly what it is. But that Y is rolled. That's what the Masoretics added in there when you're reading it in that Assyrian. And it's just gonna roll right through. It's just like Shalashim. If you look at that word next to it, Shalashim, it has a Y in it too. But we don't say Shalashwam, we say Shalashim. It rolls right into it, just like that word right there. So what word would that be?
Shalamka.
There you go. We'll give her a hand. There you go.
I don't have no blood in my name.
You had about to have both of the captains call me after class. Salaki, but you hemmed up. Shalamka. So we got Ma, Hayatha, Shalamka, Shalashim, Shabai. What are we saying?
Salakia.
Go ahead, Officer Yaquab.
Hayatha is was.
It sure is.
So is. So what was the Salakia, sir? What was the ma? What was the ma?
Ma's gonna be how or what?
So is how or what was
Shalamka? What's Shalamka? Princess Tazariah asks all the time in class. She said when she starts class, she says, "My Shalamka." What's Shalamka?
Pete.
Whose peace? You right? Whose peace?
How was your peace?
Okay. What was that? What's that word? Shalashim.
How was your peace before?
It's either before or past. I'll give you that. That's past or before. What's that last word? Shabbat.
Week.
There you go. So if you saying that nigga talk, how would you say that?
How was your peace last week?
Give him a hand. Most High Christ. That's it. Most High Christ. Right. Perfect. How was your peace last week? That's the question. How was your peace last week? So how was your last week? How was you doing last week? What was going on last week? You know, that's how you would break that down. So now we know the question, right? Now we got to answer it. So now I'll start with you, Officer Yaquab, since you did such a great job of breaking that down. We're gonna let Aqua off the bar off the hook, and we're gonna let you go ahead and set it off. All right, we're gonna let you set it off. So you just told me what that was. So now I'm gonna ask you, right? If I was to ask you, Officer Yaquab, Ma Hayatha Shalamka, Shalashim, Shabai, how would you answer that? But what you got in that sentence right there, what would be the proper way or a proper way to answer that? First, tell me how you would say it in English first, and we'll work backwards. How would you reply to that? How was your week? How would you reply to that in English?
Okay. That is how was your peace today, right?
Well, no, no, not the second. We're gonna stay on that first one. That first one.
Okay,
So
okay.
how was your peace last week? So how would you answer that?
One second.
You just work in reverse. That's all. We're just gonna work in reverse. So I asked, how was your peace last week? You gonna say last week my peace was. You gonna pick a feeling. We just want to make sure we get different ones as we go through all three questions. So
Okay.
how would you say last week? How would you say last week?
Salakia. Okay. Quick question. Okay, I would be saying ma still, right? But the ma would change because it'd be possessive, right? Because it's talking about my week, right?
You're talking about your week, so you don't even need that ma now. Now you don't need it because I just asked you how was your week last week, or how was your peace last week. So you can start off with you can say my peace, just like when we respond to that my shalom ka, we just respond shalom yatawab. My peace was good. Same way how you had conjugated that when you conjugated how you thought earlier, right? It's the same thing. So now you can start off with my peace, or you can start off with last week my peace was. We can do it that way. You can say my peace was this last week. If you want to start off with your peace, you don't have to use that my again. So how would you say your peace?
Okay.
You got it.
I know Yah is in it.
There you go. Where it's gonna go, at the beginning of at the end of the front or the end?
It's gonna go at the end.
I bet. So how you gonna so what's that gonna be? You just did the work. You just did the work. Shalom.
Maya.
Nah, not Maya. How you say peace?
Oh, shalom Yah.
Most High Christ. Now you just said my peace. All right. So my peace. How you say was?
Hayas.
Hayatha.
Hayatha. Like
so shalom ya hayatha. Okay. So now we got my peace was. What adjective are you using? What you gonna say? Angry, happy, sad, tired, wearisome. What? How was your peace last week?
Tawab.
All right, Most High Christ. So now you gonna say it was Tawab. Your peace was good. You can say Tawab. You can say Hayatab. So now it's Shalom ya, right? For your peace, Hayatha, Hayatab, which was well. So my peace was well. When was it well? Matter why?
It'll be 1 second.
Now you Tawab. It's right there in your sentence. Because all you doing now is just working backwards. So now we got to say last week or this past week.
Shalashim.
Okay. Shalashim what?
Shalashim.
How you say week?
Shalashim Shabbat.
Most High Christ. Give him a hand. Now I'm get you to put it all together for me. Get you put it all together for me. So my peace.
Shalom Yah.
There you
Shalom
go.
Yah.
Was.
Hayatah.
Okay. All right.
Shalom Yah Hayatah.
Okay. Well, you said well or good. What's that? Hayatah.
Hayatah.
All right. When? Matter why?
Shalashim.
Shalashim when? What's after that?
Shalashim Shabbat.
Y'all give him a hand. Most High Christ. Give him a hand. Now he could have said Ha Shalashim Shabbat. He said Shalashim Shabbat. So he just said that his piece was good last week. Now my plan was to do everybody do all three of them, but I think we might need to stick it to one on. What you think, Officer Matazak? I think we might run out of time if we try to do all three of them.
Probably need to stick to one.
Okay. But we'll know what we getting into next time we come back in here, though. A great job, Officer Yaquan. Great job. All right, Aqua the bar. He did the hard one. You up next. So that second sentence. What is that second sentence saying, Aqua the bar?
Salakia. Ma haya shalamka shalamya. Oh, wait, no, I'm reading the wrong one. Ma haya shalamka ha bakwa.
Okay, what that say?
How was your piece this morning?
I don't know. I think they can do all three as fast as she did that one. Give her a hand. Give her a hand. Fast. Look at fast as she did that one. I don't know. I think they done pulled the old Aqua off the bar special. You know what I'm saying? the filibuster. They got Officer Yaquan get up there and filibuster, so we run out of time. We gotta get to these scriptures. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Both sides crack. Great job, sis. So what is that saying? What does that mean?
It means how was your morning?
How was your piece this morning? How was your morning? All right. So now that you know that, now I'm going to ask you, Ma hayatha shalamka habakwa. How would you respond to that?
Shalom ya habakwar haya. Your guy.
Yo, give her a hand. Now tell everybody what you said. Because she did it differently. I like the way that she did it. She said, my piece this morning was, that's the way that she broke that down. And she said, your guy, she used a different word. Tell everybody what you said.
I said my morning was tiring.
Okay, Most High Christ.
That's right.
That's perfect. Yeah, you could have did all three of them. Yeah, y'all give her a hand. That you could have did all three of them. I see how you roll like one. I see how
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Officer Yaquan.
They speak Spanish in here.
Both sides Christ. She ran right through that. Perfect. All right, Aqua Fry, you up? I'm gonna get you to do that last one. That's the easiest one. It's the shortest one.
Salakia, sir. Maya Shalamka Hayawam.
What's that first word?
Ma.
There you go.
I gotta break it down.
I got
Tribe Called Quest.
That's okay.
Ma Shalamka Hayawam, which is
so what's that saying?
How's my piece this day?
Okay, Most High Christ. How you doing today? How's your piece today? All right, so I'm gonna ask you, Ma Shalamka Hayawam.
Shalom ya Ashar.
When? Matawai.
Hayawam.
Okay, Most High Christ. Go ahead. Just that simple. All right, Aqua, Thara Pa'a, you can pick whichever one you want. You and Tazarah, y'all get dealer's choice. Y'all can pick which one y'all want to do. You still with us, Aqua, Thara Pa'a?
Common kind, sir.
All right, bet. So you get to pick which one you want.
So, next song again?
I picked the third one, sir.
Okay, Most High Christ. All right, let's break it down. What's that first word?
Shalamka.
Well, that's the second word. You got Ma Shalamka. What's that? What does that mean? Ma Shalamka. What does that mean?
To walk.
Well, it means, so this part where you see my mouse at, that Ma, that just means what? Right? And then you said Shalom Ka. Shalom Ka. Shalom is peace. And then that Ka on the end is your. So how or what's your peace? And then we got Ha Yawam. You remember what Ha Yawam means?
No, sir.
So Ha is like look, behold, or this, or the. So in this case, it would be this and Yawam. What's Yawam? We say that all the time. What's Yawam?
Oh, I know this one, but I can't remember.
So Yawam is day.
What, you working for free?
All right. So Yawam is that's the word, that's the Hebrew word for day. So this sentence will be saying, how is your peace this day? How's your peace today? How you doing today? All right. So I want you to say it all together with me. All right. So Ma Shalomka. There you go. Ha Yawam.
Ha Yawam.
All right. So now, how is your peace today? Now I want you to answer. How would you answer this?
Shalomka. Ha Yawam. Tawab, sir.
Okay. So if you're gonna say that it was good, you can say Ha Yawam. Right? So you're saying today, and then you're gonna say Shalom Yah, because that means my peace. So Ha Yawam, Shalom Yah, Tawab. So Ha Yawam, Shalom Yah, Tawab. Y'all give her a hand. Most High Christ. Good job. So again, that's saying the same thing. We just reversed it a little bit. She just said, well, today my peace is good. Or my peace is good today. Again, we can say the same thing. It's not a real set in stone way you have to say it. Like Officer Matazah Karabi teaching, you don't have to say it a certain way. We just got to understand what we're saying when we're talking to each other. That's all. Sure. All right. Princess Tazarah, you up next. You the last one. What you got? Which one you picking?
I'm going to do the morning one.
You want to do the morning one? Okay, Most High Christ. You sound like you plan on using that. All right. What you got? Let me hear it.
Ma Hayafa.
Okay.
Shalamka.
Yep.
Ha Bakwa.
Most High Christ. So what did you just say?
It said, what was your peace this morning?
Give her a hand. Most High Christ. And she read it Shalom Ka too. Look perfect. Read it perfectly. Perfect. Said, what's your peace this morning? So if I was to ask you this, Princess Tazarah, Ma Hayata Shalom Ka Habakwa, how would you respond?
Hang on. Kathy. Mm-hmm. I would respond with Shalamya Haifa Ashar.
Okay, when? Model Y.
Habakar.
Hey, give her a hand. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. Good job. All right, so does everybody have this down in their notes? Everybody got it? So when we come back, everybody gonna be able to do 3 of them and run through it like it ain't nothing. We doing the check-ins. Folks gonna be checking in, asking how your morning and your day was. Everybody got it, right? All right. I know Aqua off the bar got it. She be trying to fake us out on some ties. Aqua. We saw how fast you ran through that sentence and remix at the same time. I saw that Aqua Ride. I saw that. It's all good. Both sides cry. Y'all did a great job. Y'all give yourselves a hand. Y'all did a great job with that. And again, we just want to add to what we learned. This is something that I think that y'all will be able to use. Speak the Hebrew to each other when y'all talking to each other. Like Officer Matazah Kara was saying, force yourselves to use it. If you force yourselves to use it, it's going to stick. You'll know it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just the words that you can remember. You can remember Bakwa, right? You can remember Bakwa. So maybe you don't remember how to say good morning, but you know how to say good Bakwa. You know what I'm saying? Right. You can say Tawab Bakwa. You know what I mean? Till you can start putting them all together. All right, start putting them all together, and we're gonna start using them more. Now, Princess Tazarah does a great job of that. Every time she checks in, she's asking, "Ma Shalom Ka." You know what I mean? She every time she's checking in, and I think as a result, because she always puts it in, it's something that we all know now. You know what I'm saying? It's something that we all know. With all the teachers know. Shalom Yitawah, Princess Tower. They know because they know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? They know it's coming. She keep us on our toes,
right.
which is great. You know what I mean? So again, y'all make sure we using this more and more. Use it in the chat. Hey, that should be y'all goal. See if we can throw these teachers off today. Throw it in the chat. See how fast we respond. And that's gonna put all us on the top. That put us all on the spot. Y'all know that, right? Yeah, that kind of throw us on the spot, but hey, that's all right. That's what we're here for.
Right.
That's what we're here for. You know, so y'all did a great job with that. Get yourselves a hand again. We're gonna be reading from Deuteronomy chapter 4 and 44. I think Princess Tazarah said she wanted to do verse 4. Also, Yaquab, I got your message earlier as well. We're gonna do what we can to get you, make sure you get these slides and stuff. Also, Yaquab said he ready to teach Hebrew. He said he ready. He said he wants these slides. Get out of here. He wants these slides.
Yeah,
go ahead and get it in.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? He want to go ahead and get it in. So we're gonna make sure we get you these slides. I try to make sure I save everything that I go over for that very reason. You know what I'm saying? And the water for you being up in here tonight too as well. Also, I'm Jaquad. And for all the brothers that's out there watching, hey, this is the mission. We want to get this thing full. We want to get it so full. Right. We got to tell people you can't come on tonight because we got enough up there. I jump down so you got it out of one. That's what we want to do. All right, that's how we want it.
That's right.
Somebody got to back out tonight because we got so many people up there. You know, or at least figure out how we can get all the squares oriented where everybody can get on it. We put us to work. You know, put us to work. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and knock these scriptures out for tonight. And again, this is always in preparation of Abadah Shabbat. This is in preparation of Abadah Shabbat. What does that word break down to? Who knows? What does that break down to? Abadah Shabbat. Who knows what that breaks down to? We say it all the time. Do y'all know what that breaks down? What that means?
Salakia.
Go ahead, Officer Yakwa.
7.
Not necessarily 7. 7 is more so that Shabbat. That is kind of where you get that Shabbat at. But in this case, it's a little different. So when we say Abadah Shabbat, what are we actually saying? The fake Israelites say Shabbat Shalom. They say rest in peace. That's what the fake. The fake Israelites, they say Shabbat Shalom. They say rest in peace. That's what they say. They say rest in damn peace. But what do we
idea what the hell they say? Salakia.
Rest in peace, Undertaker.
That's what that breaks down to. Shabbat. That's what that breaks down. They saying rest in peace. You know. But what are we saying when we say Abadah Shabbat? What is that? Abadah Shabbat. What is that?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua Tharapah. What's that?
Is it enjoy your Sabbath?
Nah, it's not enjoy your Sabbath. It's not enjoy your Sabbath. We got an answer in the chat. Aqua Tharapah, she throwing blows from the side. We got an answer in the chat.
Salakia, sir.
What you got?
Sabbath service.
Give her a hand. That's exactly what it breaks down to. Sabbath service, rest service. Sabbath is just again the rest. That rest day, that certain. Then Abadah just breaks down the service. That's all. So it's Sabbath service. All right, the service of doing the Shabbat. That's what that breaks down to. The service of doing the Shabbat. All right.
Sure. Because
that's the service that the priest came in and did. That's a service. We used to church where they put on a damn fashion show every Sunday. But the job of the priest was the actual job that we do. It's the actual job that we go out and do on the Sabbath. Yeah, when you hear them fake Israelites say Shabbat Shalom, they are saying rest in peace. Because Shalom is what? Peace. Shabbat is rest. That's so you're saying rest in peace. That's what they're saying. Why it's so important for you to be in these damn classes. You know what I'm saying? Tazarah, you are up first. Make sure I got the right one. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4 and 44. Before you came on, Officer Matazar Karas, and I don't know who played lottery, but I know they're gonna be playing 444 when class is over with. They're gonna be playing that.
Play the lottery.
They're gonna be playing Aqua Tazarah. Watch. What I do? All right, so that's. I want to bigger than that. Hold on. can make it bigger than that, can't we? All right, that's better. Okay, back. So this is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 44. Princess Tazara, you're up first. Whenever you're ready.
the of
Okay.
the wara
Okay.
ashar
All right.
sham
All right.
masha
You got it.
lapanya
Yep.
banya
Yep.
yasha yasharla
Yasharala, Most High Christ. Give her a hand. That's one of them that we can almost read all of that without even going to the English. Most of those words are sight words at this point. We know most of these words. Maybe the only one that probably threw you off is the which and in the law. Everything else we kind of knew. But let's read it in the English. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 44. And this is the law which Moses set before the children of Israel. As much as they try to make this Bible about everybody, they try to make it about everybody. Moses wasn't talking to everybody. He was talking to the children of Israel. You know what I mean? I don't know what the confusion is, Officer Bataz Agara. He wasn't talking to everybody. If I come and steal your mail, it's a nice checkup in there. You're gonna be upset with me. But for some reason, we think it's okay to take the mail, you know what I'm saying, of the children of Israel and get that to everybody. We think that that's okay. All right. So good job, Tawada, with that. Princess Tazara. Next up is going to be Deuteronomy. Go ahead, Aqua.
Quick question.
What you got?
I feel like a shard pops up on some different words.
It does. Let's look at it.
Quite often.
Nope. Let's look at it. Let's look at it right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this. A shard does pop up a lot. So let's look at it and let's see what that meaning of that word is then. Let's look at the meaning of that word. So what I'm going to do is, you know, whenever you're in that blue letter, it'll bring up a different page, a different screen when you're looking at the definition of a word. So this is the word for ashar. You'll see this up here at the top. Etymology, it's conjunctive. We're going to go down. All right, so it means which, wherewith, because, when, soon, whilst, as if, as when, that. It's one of those words, and that's why you see it all the time. It's like a ha, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those words. As if, as when, that, until, much, whosoever, whereas, wherein, whom, whose. All right, so if we go down even further and read, it means which or who, that or which, that, when, since, as, conditional if. This is why you see it all the time. Now, if I go and I want to, I'm trying to see if it's going to give us the happy as well. When it's talking about the tribes, I don't even see that part. We ain't even got to that one yet. Who, which, what, that, where. So you can see this is one of the words that we can put in place of a lot of different things. It's I'm sure. We ain't even got to the happy part of it yet.
Right.
So if we go to this one, still ain't got to it yet. So again, it's pronoun both genders and numbers, who, which, that. That's another part of the reason why you see it so much, because it can go with both genders. So that's another reason why you see it so much. And I think it's just when it's used as a noun is when you get happy. And then this one is not used as a noun. This is what they said. This is with what did they name it? Oh, this was like the relative part of the or as a conjunction. This is why you see it as which, who, that. While we were seeing it. Go ahead, Ottawa.
I think the reason you don't see it here is because the context in which it's used in the scripture. Correct.
Yeah, I didn't know if they were just going to break it down later on in it, but you're absolutely correct. So this is why you see it so much though, Aqua. It's just one of those. This is just like ha. Ha is another one. Like if I put up the definition of that, it's all over the place as well. It's you just got some of those words that can just mean a lot of different things, and this is one of them. Does that answer your question?
Salakia, if I may.
Go ahead, Ottawa. You know, you always got the mic.
Oh, yeah, no sweat. Salakia, and shalom. Yahweh Basham Shapakatham and Yahweh Shemar. So the word ashar, there's two words, ashar, right? You have ashar, that's this right here, in relation to which, who, etc. You'll always see that most likely before a verb. like Ashar Dabar Mashah, right? Which spoke Moses, or which Moses spoke, speak, whatever the case may be. Then you have Ashar, which is an adjective, all right, and can sometimes be used as a noun, all right. So there's about 3 words that sound like Ashar, all right. So Ashar meaning happy, that's obviously an adjective, right? So you'll find that after a noun. So where you hear Ashar is how you know which Ashar is being used. All right. Just
Come on, car the water, sir.
Water out of one. What's out of crack? Get that hand. Water out of one. I know you understood it. What's out crack? Nah, but that makes so much sense though. And again, I'm the water for that out of one. That's why I'm real quick to pull up the definition of a word. It's the same thing we do like when we in scripture breakdown class or the law class. You always be quick to pull them definitions up. That's one of the tricks that they've used on one of the weapons they used against us is us our pride. We think we hear something. I'm not talking about nobody in the class, but you will think that you hear something and automatically assume you know what it's talking about. When you don't. And you haven't been taught. You think that you hear love and know what love is. You don't know what love is till you come in and you learn. So that's again, always be quick to pull that definition of that word up. So the water for that aqua for I had the water. I'm Captain Urash, the water. All right. So now we are this is Deuteronomy chapter 4 and 45. Do we have any volunteers, or do I gotta just grab somebody for 45? Who wants to read 45?
Salakia.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'll read it.
Most High Christ.
Deuteronomy 4 and 45. Allah Ha'adath Wa Hakakwim Wa Hamashapatnim.
Okay.
Ashar Debar Moshe Al Banya Yasha'ala Bataza Atham Bataza Atma Ma Matazari.
Give him a hand. I don't know if y'all know, Officer Yaquab be flying on that Hebrew now. No, hey.
I'm right.
Yaquab be flying on that Hebrew now. Most High Christ. Great job. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 45. These are the testimonies and the statutes and the judgments which Moses spake unto the children of Israel after they came forth out of Egypt. You always talk about that mixed multitude. It doesn't say anything about him giving these testimonies, these statutes or judgments to anybody else. This is how another way that you know that mixed multitude was the children of Israel. That's who Moses brought out of Egypt. He didn't bring nobody else out of Egypt. We didn't have anybody else with us. This was us coming out of Egypt. That's who he gave the law, statutes, and commandments to. That's who this Bible is for. Both the covenants, old and new. It's always been to us, man. Always been to us. It says our fathers. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else but the children of Israel, man. All right, so we got Deuteronomy 4 and 46 next. Aqua Fries, I got it. She said, hold my bet. I don't even know if Aqua Fries drink no bitch. She said, hold my bet. You know what I'm saying? All right, both sides Christ. Whatever you're ready, Aqua.
Okay. Ba'abar,
you got it.
Oh. Hayaradan.
Okay.
Bagaya'a.
Okay.
Mawal. Bayath. Ha'awar. Baharataza. Sayakan.
Yep, Sayakan.
Malak.
Yep.
Amaria. Ashar. Yawashab Bakashabawan. Bakashabawan. I tried to make that flow. I don't know. We gonna take it?
We'll take it.
The water out of one. Ashar, Haka, Masha, Wabanya, Yasha'ala, Bataza Afma, Ma Mataza Rayam.
Okay, most high Christ. Y'all give her a hand.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
I can't. All right. I've said this before in class, and it's a little pet peeve of mine. I know because of the prayers we say Matazariah or Matazariah. Salakia. We say Matazariah because of the prayers. Egypt is pronounced Matazariah. We see it a lot. Yeah, we see it a lot, and I hear brothers and sisters say it even when we in class. But I like to drive it home because Egypt is Matazariah. Salaki.
No, you too hard about it, one. What's that crap? Salaki. I'm just looking at this message I just got said. United States just struck Iran again. So much for that peace talk. Most high Christ. So much for that.
Ceasefire.
That ceasefire. Yeah, so much for that ceasefire. Aqua the bars up next. All they do is lie. When I say this Bible is so accurate by call, when it says that they the devil, I swear every word out their damn mouth is a lie. Absolute lie. We ready? Let's get it. I'm not gonna get started. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get started off sometimes. Right there. We 9:09, 9 minutes over. We can get off.
Right.
I can't. You on your screen is small. Obviously, y'all quiet because all the squares on here, right? So I can't see how hard you're sweating back there. I don't know if you got that AC straight or not. I can't see it. So I'm gonna try to get us up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
All
right, Aqua off the bar.
Ooh, okay, here we go. Rashwa.
Okay.
Aratazawa. Arataza. Awag. Malak. Habashan. Shanya. Malakia. Ha'amariah. Ha'amoria. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Ashar. Ba'Ibar. Hayaradan. Hayaradan?
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 Yeah, just saying Jordan, that's all.
Okay. Mazarak. Wait a minute. Shamasha? Shamash.
The easiest one you had out of all the words. What was that? Ran through all the big ones. What was that? Good job. Good job. All right, so I'm gonna read it in the English. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 47. And they possessed his land, and the land of Og, king of Bashan, 2 kings of the Amorites, which were on this side Jordan, toward the sun rising. Most High Christ. We got one more left. Aquathara Pa'a. All right, Aquathara Pa'a, you up?
Oh, this is a hard one.
It's a little different. So ma, ire,
Ma'ara,
ma, ire,
Ashar, Al, War,
shapath,
Swath,
shapath,
Sapath, Naal,
nakal,
Nakal, Aran,
Arnan.
Aran,
So Arnan.
Arnan,
Yep.
Wa'ad,
Yep.
Har, Sa, Sa'an,
Shayaan.
Shayan, Ha.
So it's gonna be Hawa'a.
Wow. Say that one more time, sir.
Hawa'a.
Hawa'a. Haman.
So this will be Karamawan.
Karamaran.
Is that right? No, hold on.
I know.
Karamnan.
Haraman. Oh no, Salakia.
Salakia.
Go ahead, Ottawa.
I think that might be one of them was that you blend.
Okay, so then it would be Karaman.
Karaman.
And it is, it does like it is one that you blend. So yeah, Karaman. Son of Christ. I'll give her a hand. I want to have a lot of names in that one. Good job. A great job. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 48. From it's easier to read in Hebrew than English. Aroer, from Aroer, which is by the bank of the river Arnon, even unto Mount Sion, which is Hermon. Yeah, I think I like the Hebrew better than the English. Most of the time, give my hand on that. And all of these places, again, as much as they try to say that this Bible isn't accurate, isn't for real, you can find all of these places if the names haven't been changed. Definitely on older maps, you can find all of these places. This Bible is the most historically accurate text on the planet. So don't let nobody take that away from you. Hey, y'all did a great job. Man, give everybody a hand. Aquathara Pa'a, what you got going on? You Tawab?
I'm taking out these braids. That's why I got my camera off. So
that's okay. Most time, Christ, you did a great job tonight. We look forward to seeing you next week. The water for joining us.
I know,
some of them heavens in the world, they gonna be too busy with the head. They can't come to Lashwan for nothing. The water for you joining us. You did a great job tonight. All right. Princess Tazarai. I thought you was gonna show me your ID. No, don't do that. We online and we got stalkers, so don't do that. I believe that you got it. That's good enough. All right, that's good enough. How you doing?
I'm 12 and I was about to get up.
No, you always want to be careful with that because you got some crazy folks in the world. And so Salaki on my part. No, don't never ever do that. Never ever do that. While you did a great job tonight. You did a very good job tonight. Aqua for Aya. How are you doing tonight?
Salaki, sir. I was gonna try to do it, but I was gonna try to pull out these notes, but I'm a little tired.
That's okay. Hey, that's all right. Little you got. No sweat.
But it was a very Tawab class. I love the fact that we got, an addition to the dynamic duo.
Yeah, we
can move that on over.
We want to start taking night. Yeah.
The water.
Start switching up, you know what I'm saying? Taking shifts.
I don't mind sitting down. I don't mind sitting down.
Nah, we can't do that. We can't do that. Can't do that.
So like if I could. We got plenty of space for these squares. We proved that tonight. Before anybody gonna sit down, we're gonna see how we can max this out first.
Hey, you know what? I don't want that. What you saying that we could always be off screen, and then you can just hear us audibly while the class is online. So you know, hey, we can work it out.
We got variables.
Yeah,
exactly.
Salaki, sir.
Work it out.
Salaki, sir. Then
Go
we're not
ahead,
gonna see all the outfits. We ain't see all the outfits y'all have out here.
I mean, I understand. You know, I understand. we are. Hey, we making Cat proud right now. I tell you that much.
Damn right.
Making Cat proud right now. That's for sure. But you did a great job tonight. Aqua off the bar came through with the speed reading. She read Hebrew like she drive. Aqua off the bar.
Salakia, sir. You ain't gotta put me out there like that.
Salakia, Aqua. I apologize. Should not be telling your business. You're right. How you doing tonight?
We need the word for hurt. I'm a little sore right now, sir.
Hurt? Okay. I'll write that down. Make sure we get that next time.
Yeah.
Well, you been playing football or something? Why are you hurt? What's going on?
Today is my favorite day. It is International Mud Day. And so we played in mud all day today.
Really? Yeah, them kids would be stuck if it was up to me if I was the instructor. Yeah, they just have to look at some mud. They be looking at somebody else playing some mud. I'm not playing no mud. Nope, not voluntarily. No, I can't do it. But hey, that's all right. You is a very good teacher. You know what I'm saying? You love them kids. I don't know if I love them that much. Sometimes I can ride.
I definitely don't.
I don't know if I love them that much. I don't know about all that. But most high and cry. Officer Yaquad did a great job tonight, brother.
The water, sir.
Did you want to take time, say anything about your channels? You know what I'm saying? Direct brothers and sisters to these channels, get them straight. You know what this is your time. What you got?
Well, the water, you already put up all the information, but if y'all could just like, subscribe, share the post, so we can run the pages up and get the truth out there. So the water for all the support so far, you know, let's keep it going.
Get out of hand. Aqua off the bar. I think we're gonna get enough practice when we get to the wilderness, playing in the mud. I'm gonna wait till we get to the wilderness. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I don't know about you all sometimes, Aqua. I'm gonna wait till we get to the wilderness.
I think that's a great idea.
What you got?
Salaki,
Water for joining us as well.
Hey, listen, I think that's a great idea to wait to the wilderness. You know, I ain't got no interest in rolling around in no mud unnecessarily. Yeah. Excellent class.
These new visions cost too much to get them money. I ain't getting nothing.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got to buy a whole new outfit to do that. I'm not doing that. Salaki, excellent class, though. Excellent class as usual. Y'all do an excellent job. You know, we listen. I think we were at the end of the second week where we've been running two different channels. So it's always good on Wednesdays and Fridays to come in and see everybody, you know, on the same one. But at the same time, we're doing a lot in Virginia. So everybody continue to stay locked in, continue to stay focused. We're gonna have some a lot going on, a lot changing. Growth is what we're after. So as Officer Yagadon and Officer Yaquab both said with the different channels that we have for Virginia, Richmond, and Norfolk, stay locked in, whether it be YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, what else? TikTok. Are we on anything else? Salaki.
Well, we on a couple there. We on like you said, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We on the joint called News Break. We on the joint called Clapper. We on the joint called what's that other one I got called? Hold on, where's that real quick? Called Up Scroll. I jumped on that when TikTok was acting crazy. I started to join on Up Scroll. We got a pretty good prominence on all of them, and hey, who knows what's to come.
Most high in Christ.
Yeah, we on Clapper. We on a couple of them. Obviously, Yaquad gonna get us straight on that Bigo. I ain't been on that.
Bigo. I forgot all about Bigo.
We ain't on that just yet. We waiting on Officer Yaquad. We waiting on Officer Yaquad.
We'll take our time. We'll take our time with that. But again, you know, we are everywhere.
That damn Bigo, that Bigo got a lot of 304s on that Bigo.
We got to clear it out first.
Hey, Salaki, if I could, sir. If I could, sir,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna put out on the pages on the social media pages. I got a barcode that General Q just put out, I think like a week ago, for people on Bigo to be in the Bigo chat.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put it out, and if y'all interested in just coming on there and asking questions or whatever, or coming on to the Bigo to be on the Bigo stage and become part of the One West Bigo family, y'all listen, man. You gonna see some Tawad battles. It's a lot of crazy stuff on there, you know. But it's the school done took over the whole app. It's called Bigo. You know what I'm saying? Cap Uraj, you know, he doing his thing on there, you know what I'm saying? But you know me, I'm one of the hated people. They keep banning my pages, so I just let the you know what I'm saying? They keep banning me. They keep report every time I get on there, they report my pages. So like any brothers and sisters, I'm gonna have that up. Be looking for that. That's coming, and y'all can get on those that chat. We got the generals in there and all. You know, so if you got any questions or if there's anything that y'all would like to see for us, debates or anything like that, then it'll be up there so y'all can get in there and get on and be a part of that.
So you said that barcode gonna bypass them hoes. That the barcode bypass the
right, yeah, that's
it's a streamline. It's a streamline to the truth. It's a streamline to the truth.
That's directly the priest. You know what I'm saying? That's the priest and prophet. You know what I'm saying?
I jumped on that 2 times. I'm like, nah, I got to be in the wrong spot. This can't be it. This can't be it. You know, you get somewhere you feel shame all of a sudden. I started covering up myself, like, damn, is it what I'm supposed to be? You know? No, that's what's up. That'll be Tawab. Like I said, the more we can get out there in the world, the better. The more we can get out there in the world, the better. So most high in Christ. The water for all your service. The water for everybody joining us tonight. Hey, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all off stage, so get y'all up out of here. Get y'all up out of here for the night. And most time, Christ, we appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Get everybody up out of here for the night. Y'all did a great job. Great job. Great job. All right. I got the announcements. I'm gonna go ahead and read the announcements if that's Tawab, but you obviously Yaquab, unless you want to. I don't want to step on your toes or nothing.
Oh, you can go ahead, Ottawa.
All right, most time crap. I ain't step on nobody's toes or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But Tawada, you did a great job tonight. It's always good to have. I think it's always good when we all together. The sisters like to see that when we all together. You know, it was a good class tonight, man. Good class. And we're gonna get it in, man. Where we at? Well, oh yeah, and also congratulations on the clothing drive as well. We did a great job. Got a lot of clothes out for that clothing drive. We had some pretty good interviews. Interviews got some pretty good numbers. Got some really good numbers, you know what I'm saying, for the interviews that we did. I got in a couple of battles online for over the interviews, which is always good. What'd you say, Ottawa?
Salaki, did you watch Cross the Line yet?
No, not yet. Not yet. I came right here and got straight to the class and stuff, so I haven't watched it just yet, Ottawa.
No sweat. I just need you to watch that. Start at sometimes I cry. Was it 50 minutes? Or I mean,
so you want to start at about 45 minutes into the 45-minute mark.
Okay, most
right at the 45-minute mark is where it goes right into what Captain Urashima is talking about.
Okay, most high Christ. As soon as I get out of here, I'm going to go ahead and jump on and check it out. Most high Christ. But yeah, y'all did a great job with the clothing drive. It turned out really well, and I think it was really good for the brothers and sisters to see it. We got some nice pictures online for the Google page, for our business page. Got a lot of nice pictures on there. So hey, it's been looking pretty good, man. So the water for everybody for their service. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West 125th Street out of Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. Rule for new brother, sister come to the school. They off limits for a year. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After a year, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6-month period in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. tithes, which is a commandment found in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. It means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High give you. You want to get up to the Treasury Department or the teacher. There's a priest fund. That's a free will offering. It's not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. September 11th. I think we have the Feast of the Blowing of the Trumpet, September 11th, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn right. September 11th.
Yep. Other than that, hey, we got a trooper program. Hey, if you want to get in this work, you know what I'm saying? You want to be in all black boots, shirts, headband, war scarf. Come in here ready to roll. Sisters, y'all can't be troopers, but you definitely can be part of this school. It all starts with you calling that number at the bottom of the screen, 757-550-1204. And with that, we got Captain Urash Amath in the building, so we're gonna give a courteous salute on men of Israel. Majid. Uh-oh. What I hit? Man, no sweat. Men of Israel, Majid Shabbat. Majid Barak.
Yahweh
Matah. We're gonna sorry face the sisters. Men of Israel, Majid Shabbat. Majid Barak. Yahweh Matah. Class dismissed. Y'all stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, and we're gonna see you soon. Shalom, Israel.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel, and also, please go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West.